We got to do this really cool bra walk with Elaine and learn about bra recyclers. We got to go to Hotel McCoy, which was a super cool hotel. I had so much fun there. And then we got to go to Trek, and my life has been changed.
It changes a lot of people's lives, and we got to witness it. And just to be able to spend time with animals and connect on an emotional level is so therapeutic for a lot of people.
Day 7, it feels like day 70. So we are headed now to El Paso, and we just took about an hour and a half to load up the car.
We take an hour and a half to load up the car every time. It's nothing new. Nothing new. Don't let them fool you.
It's exhausting, and there's a lot of yelling
We have
and
2 kids.
screaming and throwing and...
Sure, Adora's not mommy.
Well,
We are leaving Arizona to drive to Texas. This is probably one of the longest drives that we're about to take. And we want to stop at the White Sands National Park in New Mexico.
For me as a physicist, this is also a place that is very important because White Sands was one of the first testing sites for the nuclear bombs. So this is like a sanctuary for physicists. I obviously want to go more than anything.
But there's an alien thing along the way that we have to stop at. Not thinking about time, I thought the thing would be a great pit stop because you know what? You're on a road trip. You have to stop at these random destinations you see along the side of the highway. I didn't even know this thing existed, but the thing exists.
Mommy, Dad, look, aliens in the dark. Mom, Dad, look at that huge dinosaur. What is that one? Whoa, look at these dinosaur bones. From a long time ago, but
These bones were thought to be discovered in the mines of southern Arizona.
I'm not gonna lie, it was extremely weird. Walking through it, like I kept waiting for the punchline or something, and I don't think there was one.
Dinosaurs versus aliens, that's the...
The whole premise is that the dinosaurs became extinct because the aliens destroyed them.
Uh-huh. The Persian Empire, ancient Egypt.
And that was it. I mean, it's just like literally we were walking through this thing trying to...
But you see the thing at the end.
Yeah, which was a dead alien in a box.
Well, anyways. So that took up a little bit of time.
Yeah, precious time apparently.
And then we're driving, we're in New Mexico, the sun's starting to set. Brendan is getting real upset with me.
Well, you know, we're getting near White Sands and it is taking a lot longer than we planned. So I'm starting to get worried. And of course, my trusty navigator here, I asked her about getting gas and she said, oh, you can get gas over the hill, don't worry. And turns out it was on a military base.
Oops. Well, that was also not my fault. It did say on the app that you could get gas there, which you technically can.
You can if you're a member of the United States military.
Okay, well.
We need to drive about a half hour back, and then we need to drive another 45 minutes to White Sands. And by that time, we're gonna miss the park and it's gonna be closed by the time we get there.
So Emma got to play in White Sands all day. We did not.
Hello? Hi, is this Brendon?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. What's up?
Are you guys leaving?
Yes, we're still in the park, but we're leaving right now. Sorry, the service is in and out.
Alright. Okay. Should we still drive there or no? Because we can get there at 8:30, but it's too dark.
It's like the sun's setting right now, so I don't know if it's worth it.
Okay.
And at that point, I think this was the first time in our whole road trip that we really were at each other's throats. So Rachel and I were extremely stressed out. I really wanted to get there, and
I felt bad because we didn't get there.
Bienvenidos a El Paso.
Bienvenidos al Paso. Bienvenidos al Paso.
Bienvenidos a El Paso.
Bienvenidos a El Paso.
Ay, qué rata. Ay, Dios mío.
Ay, Dios mío.
I love El Paso. I think it's so cute. It's so Texan-y, and Texas meets Mexico, and the culture is everywhere, and you can tell like It's really cool, like a deserty Texas.
Yeah, it just reminded me of like an older city. So it's like you can see just a lot of the buildings older, a lot of like the stucco architecture. You know, I mean, it's pretty neat. I mean, for me, my dad's a mason, so to see all this older masonry is pretty neat.
It was just crazy. It was such a weird feeling to see stark differences between the Texas side and the Juarez, Mexico side. The sugar house is this really cool house that I thought was made out of sugar. And we get there and it's just this really cool architecture, and this person has spent so much time into creating these beautiful pieces of artwork. And so I really wanted to see that when we were visiting El Paso. Ysleta Mission is the oldest mission in Texas. It's a really beautiful, ornate church.
I mean, it's been there for over 100 years. I mean, to see all that, that building which was built so long ago, and even, you know, been sustained through fires, through wars. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty amazing.
It's called the Ysleta Mission. It's along, like, it's
the oldest continuously active parish in the state of Texas. And the community of Ysleta is the oldest town in Texas. How crazy.
So Adora, see these different spots? These are where they built different churches along the way. So we're right here. See Ysleta? Down here, Socorro. El Paso is up here. See, these are all different places. So our mission is essentially like an old church. Oh, the excitement is abounding. Hey, do you know what it means? We say that Mexican.
So being Mexican American, it's been a part of my life forever. You know, sometimes I don't feel as if I, you know, hold up my heritage as much because I don't speak Spanish fluently. But at the same time, you know, I grew up with all of the cultural relevancies and importance that are being Mexican American. It's recognizing that our ancestors came over here. My ancestors lived in California for a very long time. And so for Adora, I don't think she gets to see this and realize a lot of this. So I'm trying to instill in her like where our families come from and what her roots are, and how important it is for us to, you know, help other people and realize that what they're coming over here for.
It means that your great grandfather came from Mexico a long time ago. He came here to where we grew up, Riverside. But what's important about that is that when they came over here, they were immigrants when they first came. So they left their home. Do you know what it means to be an immigrant? It means that you leave your home and move somewhere else. And typically when we say immigrant, we're talking about countries. But right now we're moving, right? Aren't we? We're moving from Los Angeles to Birmingham. So you have to leave your home. It's kind of scary, huh? Because it's all new and you've never been there before. And so that's kind of neat for us to think about, because it's important for us to realize that a lot of people still do that today. When they're coming over here, a lot of times they're trying to come for better opportunities. And it's not easy. It's a tough life that they have. And so when we talk about Mexican immigrants, it's very important for us to remember that this is a part of your history and that this is very important to you too.
I found Maria because she was a recipient of the Extreme Home Makeover Home, and she is the founder of JEM Ministries. They're a cellular company in El Paso, Texas, but they really work with the community. They really care about giving back to their community.